You named your kid XYZ, and I'm the dumb one?
Whatever, Donald Duck.
You want AI to run the world, but you can't even run Twitter.
At least I run.
Actually, I did run for president, and I won.
And let me guess, you won this at a carnival too?
Oh yeah? Well, Teslas are ugly.
Well, at least they don't use spray tan.
Elon, buddy, have you seen yourself? You could use a little spray tan.
You can use some mouthwash.
Oh yeah? Well, I have towers with my name on them.
Well, I have a...
Spit it out, Elon.
I have a...
Are you telling me the name of another child?
Your ego is huge.
Oh, no. Your ego is huge.
Take that back. You don't mean that.
Oh, Elon, I mean everything I say. Come here.
When I tell you that this feud between Donald Trump and Elon Musk just took a turn, that a bell has been rung that cannot be unrung, breaking news, Elon Musk just tweeted, "Time to drop the really big bomb. Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. That is the real reason they have not been made public. Have a nice day, Donald J. Trump."
Wow.
Quick reaction on what's going on with Elon Musk and President Trump on Twitter right now.
Oh man, the girls are fighting, aren't they? You know, I would say that this was something that was a long time coming, where we've been seeing that these two huge egos were not long for being together in this world as friends, and so I think this breakup we've been seeing a long time coming, but we'll see what the impacts are of it legislatively.
Thank you so much.
Tesla CEO and former head of Doge, Mr. Elon Musk, who now has an issue with President Donald Trump. You're talking about Trump and what he's proposing with his big, beautiful bill, reaching the likes of approximately $43 to $44 trillion. We've already lost our credit rating, our stature, all right? The respect of the financial sector of the world has dissipated for the United States of America. What are you doing to manage budgets? What are you doing to curb spending? We can't have everything. And I'm not talking to Republicans and I'm not talking to Democrats. I'm talking to all of their asses. You got a budget, you got a deficit over $37 trillion that's scheduled to explode and exceed over $40 trillion. Both sides of the aisle played a pivotal role in that happening. It wasn't just Democrats in office, in the House, the Senate, and the White House all of these years. We've had members of both sides of the aisle in all of those houses all of these years.
Tensions between President Trump and Elon Musk have now exploded and are playing out in a very public way.
Elon's upset because we took the EV mandate, and which was a lot of money for electric vehicles, and they're having a hard time, the electric vehicles, and they want us to pay billions of dollars in subsidy. And Elon knew this from the beginning. He knew it for a long time ago. Look, Elon and I had a great relationship. I don't know if we're well anymore. People leave my administration and they love us. And then at some point they miss it so badly. And some of them embrace it and some of them actually become hostile. I don't know what it is. It's sort of Trump derangement syndrome, I guess they call it.
Elon came down with Trump derangement syndrome? The world's richest man has been railing against this big, beautiful bill. Last week, Elon said it can't be big and beautiful. And yesterday, he called it a disgusting abomination, right after Trump had just thrown him a farewell party.
Remember, he was here for a long time. You saw a man who was very happy when he stood behind the Oval desk. And even with the black eye, I said, "Do you want a little makeup? We'll get you a little makeup." But he said, "No, I don't think so," which is interesting and very nice. He wants to be who he is. You were here. Everybody in this room practically was here as we had a wonderful send-off. He said wonderful things about me. You couldn't have nicer. Said the best things. He's worn the hat. Trump was right about everything. And I am right about the great, big, beautiful bill.
Trump just gave Elon a key to the White House at that party. Guess he has to change the locks now.
That's
Elon
hilarious.
says the bill's debt slavery and wants Republicans to kill the bill. Trump says Elon should have said something earlier.
I'm very disappointed because Elon knew the inner workings of this bill better than almost anybody sitting here. better than you people. He knew everything about it. He had no problem with it. All of a sudden he had a problem, and he only developed the problem when he found out that we're going to have to cut the EV mandate, because that's billions and billions of dollars, and it really is unfair. But he knew every aspect of this bill. He knew it better than almost anybody, and he never had a problem until right after he left.
This afternoon, Elon called Trump ungrateful. Without me, Trump would have lost the election. Dems would control the House, and the Republicans would be 51-49 in the Senate. Such ingratitude. Trump says he still would have won.
Elon endorsed me very strongly. He actually went up in campaign for me. I think I would have won. Susie would say I would have won Pennsylvania easily anyway, even if the governor ran, the real governor, not the governor from Minnesota, who's, I mean, he's a sick puppy, that guy. That poor guy, I feel sorry for him. But they made a bad choice with him. But if you pick Shapiro or anybody else, I would have won Pennsylvania. I won it by a lot.
Trump knocked Biden out, got shot, jumped back up, put on a McDonald's apron, and swept the swing states. He never trailed. Obviously, Elon's money made a big impact. But if money won elections, then Kamala would be commander-in-chief because she spent twice as much. You can't buy an election. If you could, Musk would have won that Supreme Court seat in Wisconsin. But Musk says Trump's just not the same guy. He's asking, was he replaced by a body double? Musk also says, oh, and some food for thought as they ponder this question. Trump has 3.5 years left as president, but I'll be around for 40-plus years. Elon's basically threatening the primary Republicans who vote for this big, beautiful bill and insinuates he'll be around for decades playing kingmaker. But Trump says he's the president, and Elon overstayed his welcome. Elon was wearing thin. I asked him to leave. I took away his EV mandate that forced everyone to buy electric cars that nobody else wanted, that he knew for months I was going to do. And he just went crazy. Remember, the president said he couldn't get rid of him.
You know, he likes this place. I can't get him out of here. He just likes this place.
That's wild.
And you know what? I like having him here, too. He's good.
Trump let Elon move into Mar-a-Lago, hired him at the White House, flew him around Air Force One, and took him to UFC fights. And then there was this. At 3 o'clock this afternoon, Elon says, time to drop the really big bomb. Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. This is the real reason they have not been made public. Have a nice day, DJT. Mark this post for the future. The truth will come out, he says.
Wow.
Elon's calling the president a pedophile.
Yikes.
Wow. I don't think Musk's seen the Epstein files, and if Trump was in them, Biden probably would have released him. And everybody knows Trump kicked Epstein out of his clubs and cooperated with the victims' attorneys. But the silver lining is that now Democrats are demanding the release of the Epstein files.
This is a crazy word.
Fang's Flame says, release the Epstein files now. Now, if you think it's stopped, nope, it's still going. The easiest way to save money in our budget, billions and billions of dollars, is to terminate Elon's governmental subsidies and contracts. I was always surprised that Biden didn't do it.
All right, so let's look at it. Let's look at these comments here. This is like Drake and Kendrick, but with two Drakes. Shout out to Ananda. Breaking up on Pride Month is nasty work. Wow. All right, let's keep it going. It's all a show. Wake up, people. I mean, I can kind of agree with that. I do think it's a show. Shout out. Y'all, thank you so much. Hopefully we'll make some sense of this. I don't know. I have no idea what this is all about. But if you don't mind, down in the comment section, let me know what you think about it. And hey, since the bromance is up, put a broken heart emoji in the chat, in the comments if you made it all the way to the end. Let me know that, hey, you know, breaking up is hard to do. Put a broken heart emoji in there because the bromance is over. Let's see what happens. My goodness, in the morning. Everybody, thank you so much for supporting the channel. Thank you so much for helping us hit our goal of 50,000 subscribers. Until next time, everybody, grace and peace.